Did you ever have any moments growing up where you were reluctant to take on your family business?
Never.
Never?
No, never, never. And it's very interesting because neither one of my parents ever said to me, we really want you to come and work in the business. Never did I ever hear that from them. They were much smarter than that. Much smarter, because after school, where did I go? I went to the office from a very young age. And here I am, this little kid running up and down the steps of the office, but I was watching my father work, and my mother worked incessantly because she was the fashion editor for Ebony magazine, and she was the producer and director for the Ebony Fashion Fair. So she was working all the time. And so I was at the office, and here you are in a media business, and as a kid, you don't know anything about that. All you know is the Jackson 5 are coming today. And so things like that can get pretty heady, and it seems very interesting and very exciting. But seriously, it was almost by osmosis that I really started working there. But so I watched my father, who was an unbelievable role model and an absolute genius at what he did. But aside from that, he also was a genius because he married Eunice Johnson. And he recognized how smart she was and how much tenacity she had. I mean, I don't know if everybody knows, but the name Ebony was started by my mother. That was not my father at all. Our location that we found for our office building, we actually just moved, but the office building that my father built on Michigan Avenue, my mother found that land. And so all of those things were very attractive to him about her, because he saw that she was a woman who was independent, who was smart. They met at a dance in Chicago. He was attending the University of Chicago, and she was getting her master's at Loyola University. So this is a long time ago, a long time ago. So, and she came from a family of very educated people. But so I watched my mother really be a pioneer at what she did. And I was very fortunate at a very young age to be able to travel to Europe with her when she was buying clothes for the Ebony Fashion Fair. And let me tell you, that was no easy feat. It seems really glamorous and beautiful, and yes, there's a part of it that is, but there was also a part for her that was very lonely, because she was the only black woman there. And let me tell you, the Europeans were not that friendly, and the rest of the American press was not that friendly to her, because they didn't know her and they really didn't want to know her. But what the European designers did know about my mother was that she brought a checkbook with her. And so that opened the doors for her. But it was still a very, very difficult time, and she really was a pioneer in doing that. So I watched her face a lot of interesting obstacles, but I have to tell you, she was from Selma, Alabama, and that was a steel magnolia. So she really knew how to get what she wanted in a very graceful and elegant way, but tough as nails nonetheless.